guys? It's Shining Polaris. Just want to say again that my birthday had passed a few days ago, and I just want to say thank you for everyone that wished me a happy birthday. It was really an amazing week, counting, of course, my Bound for Glory weekend, which that was like my birthday gift to myself. So anyway, I'm going to talk a little bit about Impact Wrestling that just happened. This is the fallout from Bound for Glory. And just letting you know that I may be a little bit out of order or skip some stuff because I went to see the show live. And if any of you have ever seen Impact live for the tapings, they don't do everything in order. So it's not like I can, trying to think, what did I see live? It's not in order. It is not all in the same episode. So, but I will just talk about some of the important stuff that happened today and whatnot. So, Impact Wrestling started out with a really, really good segment. This was Moose, who is your new champion, and he came out to kind of address, address the world, I guess you could say. So, you have to see this promo. You can go on Impact's Twitter, and they have tweeted out the little clip of him cutting the promo. It was very good, and like as we say, jaw dropping, because he basically was calling anyone out that wants to go after him for the belt, and he's basically saying any promotion can go after him. So he's not saying the words, but he's basically like using everyone's nicknames and little stuff like that. So it was just very cool, and he called out mostly WWE people, which I think was hilarious. So like I said, very good promo. You had Eddie Edwards coming in to try to attack Moose. Moose got rid of him very quickly, and then of course, Josh Alexander came from behind to attack Moose as well. So after that whole segment, when Moose left the ring, you had Josh Alexander there, looking at the belt so longingly, and then So who else came out? It was Minoru Suzuki, and he made his Impact debut, and that was very, very cool. Like, that was one of the reasons why I really wanted to attend the tapings. I did miss a day, but was to see Suzuki in person. So that was very cool. Josh and Suzuki, they started fighting, and the little guards or whatever broke them apart. So, but just seeing that little segment there live was awesome. And I said this many times before on Twitter, but so many people are very mad and sad or whatever that Josh lost the championship in 3 minutes. He only had 3-minute reign, but I think it's great. I really like Moose as the champion, and just to see where will Josh go to next. So so we got that. What was the next one? Again, I may not go in order, so I'm just trying to think what happened. Just want to go with the inspiration little segment. Now I saw their match or whatever in person, so I thought the match was gonna be in this episode. It wasn't. It was just them talking. They are really. I really like the inspiration on Impact so far, even though they've only been in one one episode so far, this one I guess. They are very silly. I like their little segment in their very sexy bathrobes, and they're going to be those very silly heels, which I like a lot. So very fun segment if you want to watch. I think next week will be, it has to be their next actual match that they have. So anyway, so I just want to say about that. What else happened in this episode? Oh yeah, of course, this is probably my favorite match of the night. This was for X Division title. This was Trey Miguel, who just recently won the X Division belt, and he was going up against Rocky Romero from New Japan Pro Wrestling. So this was really, really good. For a match that's just on a regular Impact episode, I would rate this really high. This was high pace all the way through, and both wrestlers are just super talented. And this is my first time seeing Rocky in person, so that was very cool. I will say my experience watching the match, I know a lot of the Impact crowd probably do not know too much about Rocky, so everybody was cheering for Trey. I mean, I'm a huge fan of Trey myself. He is the current Warrior Wrestling champion, so I had to give, my Trey a little rest, and I went and I cheered my heart out for Rocky. So I don't know if you can hear, but if you listen very hard, you can hear me cheering for Rocky. But like I said, match was very good. Really check this out. In my opinion, match of the night. And yeah, at the end of course, Trey retained. There was no way he was going to lose his first title defense. But this was, like I said, very very good match. Let's see what else do we have here. Yeah, little Good Brother segment. They obviously retained, and they're against Finjuice, and they're just saying that Finjuice wanted a rematch. Good Brothers say no, you got to earn your way to the top. Blah blah blah. Yeah, I'm really hoping that. I don't know what happened to the tag team scene, but it seemed like they have lost lost a few of the men tag teams. As you can see, the Knockouts tag team scene is getting better. The men's has been kind of stale, even though, like I said, I'm extremely biased. so I enjoy seeing the Good Brothers anytime they're on screen, but they need new opponents. I feel like it has been the same 3 or 4 teams against each other constantly. So we'll see in the future. Hopefully, with all this ROH talk, maybe they can bring some of their tag teams in Impact. So, but I just wanted to comment about that. Then we have let's see what I'm gonna bring up. Let's go with Mickie James. She is the new Knockouts champion, and she came up to the stage, obviously just to address the world. And Mickie James, I will say, she looks really good. I love everything that she wears. It's always so sparkly, so girly. So as she was just addressing the crowd, who comes up, and it is Madison Rayne with Caleb. And yeah, as you know, like, these two women are like, they've been part of Impact for a while, even though they both left Impact, or TNA. So it was just like a classic. They're going to face off next week for the title, and both of them, I will say, threw a really good promo in this segment. I can't remember what it sounded like on TV, but they're live. I have never seen the crowd so hot. This was probably the hottest segment of the whole tapings that day I was there. I mean, people were really just yelling at Madison Rayne the whole time and cheering for Mickie the whole time. It like almost never stopped the whole entire segment. So it was very cool to see that in person. I don't know what riled everyone up, but it was just really like everybody was really, really going into Madison Rayne during that, which, like, again, it's great because like people like had a lot of energy and just really got the crowd going. So let's see what else. Oh yeah, so like of course, like, we watching their live, we don't see like the backstage segments. So what I've on the show, you see the main event for next week, is the 6-man tag. So you see so it's going to be Moose, Morrissey, and Suzuki versus Cardona, Josh, and Eddie Edwards. Obviously, I watched this match already, and it's like really good. So, but yeah, like seeing this, because I was wondering, like, as I was watching the matches, I'm like, how did these teams get together? Like, how? So I guess the segments explained it like slightly, but whatever. I mean, you're just gonna have 3 good people against 3 other good people. That's really all you need for any wrestling match. So like I said, watch next week for that 6-man tag. That's really good. Let's see. God, what else happened? I know the main event, but I'm trying to see anything else. Not really sure. I'm very sure I'm missing something, but we'll just go right to the main event. This was Chris Sabin versus Ace Austin. And like, obviously Sabin is, everyone loves Sabin, including me. And there's almost every match that he's in, I will cheer for Sabin. But I will say, and what I appreciate is Ace Austin, who is, he is the heel. You always boo at him, but this time, like, it was, including myself, it was very good to hear people cheer for Ace, because as you know, like, Ace and Gia, like, right before Bound for Glory, their apartment got caught on fire, which was so unfortunate. But what was the cool thing was, like, so many people from the IWC plus wrestlers from all promotions donated money to help them out, and they're so humble because like they only asked for like 5,000 on their GoFundMe, and they got significantly more than that. So hopefully that will all help them out, and they can get a new apartment and do all that. And it was really good to see him in the ring. So that was really nice. Like, and there was a lot of, so it was like 50-50, everyone cheering for Chris or Ace. So at the end of that, Ace won. I really thought Chris was going to win that, but Ace won that match, and that was the end of the episode. What was I going to say? As I was posting on Twitter about this episode, it was good to see some people commented saying that the crowd was on fire, and some people were saying that at Bound for Glory, the crowd didn't seem as hot as the tapings, and I will tell you exactly why. All right, so even though Bound for Glory, they were a sold out venue, I think it was at least 1,000, so it was either 1,000 to 1,200 people. At the tapings was significantly less. I will say maybe 300 at most was at the tapings. But I think that the tapings, the reason why it was more hyped up is because who was the majority of the tapings? It was mostly us. And when I say us, I mean the people that watch it in Nashville. So you got us, as I call hardcore fans, that actually attend the tapings. And then we got together, a little bit of us got together after Bound for Glory, and we all agreed that the crowd for Bound for Glory was not as hot as we like. So we were all saying that in the tapings, we're going to bring it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're going to try to show the Vegas crowd how the Nashville crowd does it. So if anyone's wondering why, that's probably why. Because, like I said, it's who's going to the tapings is going to be the core, the core group that goes. So I'm very sure I am missing tons of stuff in this in this segment. Like, I know I didn't talk about the women's match, and then I know I didn't talk about VDB and Heath's little thing. So I know I missed that. But anywho, so hope you guys enjoy this short video. And like I said, I'm going to try to be more regular on doing Dynamite and Impact videos from now on. So please like and subscribe. Let me just say again, thank you everyone for the birthday wishes. I had such an amazing weekend, like you wouldn't believe it if I told you. So if you guys hadn't done, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. I'm trying to find more Impact fans, so let me know and I'll follow you back. Shining Polaris on Twitter, TikTok, Shining Polaris AEW for great clips of AEW and Impact shows that I attend to. So once again, thank you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye.